Hello and welcome everybody to the 2020 Virtual Awards of Excellence ceremony. Alrighty, I'm going to let the applause die down. Thank you. My name is Brent Clark. I'm the Arkansas State 4-H president from Faulkner County. As you all know, this year has been particularly special and different. The state officers started this year in August at officer orientation, and as freshly elected officers, we bonded extremely well. During September, October, and November, we got some valuable speech practice throughout the state representing Arkansas 4-H. While we were celebrating the holidays, we could not imagine what was coming next. But as we moved into January, it was a great month. We were able to go to the American Farm Bureau Convention in Austin, Texas. We'll remember this experience for the rest of our lives, particularly because we were able to take a picture with the Secretary of Ag, Sonny Perdue, and cherry on the top, we were able to see the President of the United States speak. Now, as we moved into February, we were able to go to Ambassador Workshop and plan our annual TLC. We had no idea what was gonna happen. So, as we moved into March, we learned that COVID-19 would affect our year way more than we could have ever prepared for or expected. April and May came, and we had to watch and wait and see what on earth would happen. In June, the officers and the ambassadors had to buckle down to make virtual TLC happen, because as you know, of course, we could not do it in person. And it turns out, as we were working on making TLC happen, we learned that 4-Hers can be extremely flexible and be extremely effective. So as virtual TLC happened, it went extremely well and it went beyond our expectations. So I want to thank each ambassador, teen star, and 4-Her who participated in TLC and helped plan it. It would not have been a success without y'all. So virtually, from the state 4-H officers to y'all, thank you for electing us and letting us represent y'all throughout this year. Thank you. We are so pleased to have the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas support tonight's program again this year. Now let's go on with that Virtual Awards of Excellence ceremony. During tonight's event, we will celebrate the outstanding work of Arkansas's top 4-H members and the wonderful support of our many donors and stakeholders. Just like our theme this year, these individuals have truly shown their grit and determination to excel in whatever they do. This year, the state officers chose the theme GRIT, standing for Growth, Resiliency, Innovation, and Tenacity. This theme proved to be a perfect one for this year. Everyone in the Arkansas 4-H organization has shown and continues to show real grit. This year's Virtual Awards of Excellence ceremony will run a bit differently. There will be videos from our supporters, past 4-H members, Arkansas 4-H Foundation board members, and many more. While we are sad not to be looking at your smiling faces, we are excited to have the technology that allows us to virtually hear from all the 4-H stakeholders. Please rise as Norley Townsend, Delta District Vice President from White County, and Chase Blum, Secretary out of Baxter County, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and 4-H Pledge, respectively.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world.
Thank you, Norley and Chase. I'm Sierra Burnett, First Vice President from Washington County. On behalf of all 4-H members participating in the 2020 Arkansas 4-H State-O-Rama, I thank each 4-H donor, supporter, and all the family members for believing in Arkansas 4-H. I believe that this year, above all others, proves our 4-H grit. Up next, please welcome your Ozark District Vice President, Cody Ogden, as he recognizes some of those outstanding people who believe in 4-H.
Conducting a successful program for so many youth would be impossible without the support of many people. We are honored to recognize some of those people this evening. Dr. Mark Cochran, Vice President of Agriculture. Dr. Rick Cartwright, Retired Associate Vice President for Agriculture and Extension. Dr. Martha Ray Sarter, Associate Director, Family and Consumer Science and 4-H Youth Development. Dr. Angie Friel, Associate Department Head, 4-H. 4-H program staff who present programs across the state all year. Arkansas 4-H Foundation Board members. Arkansas 4-H Center staff members, and we look forward to working with our new Senior Associate Vice President for Ag and Extension, Dr. Bob Scott.
Now I would like to ask Mrs. Krina Boxnick, President of the Arkansas Association of Extension 4-H Agents, to give out some special awards on behalf of the AAE 4-HA.
I know you were expecting Krina Boxnick, President of AAE 4-HA, to be presenting these awards, but in a few moments it will be clear why I, Hope Bragg, am joining you today as past President of AAE 4-HA. Our first award is for County Agent of the Year. This agent has been with Extension for 10 years, consistently serving her county with not only innovative leadership programs, but with a dedication to professional organizations, including both AAE 4-HA and NACAA, through various leadership roles. I know when I think about agriculture literacy programs, she is the first person I think of. Described by her peers as always willing to step up and assist in the growth of others whenever the need arises, it is my privilege to announce this year's Agent of the Year, Sarah Beth Johnson of Lone Oak County. A 4-H program assistant is a critical cog in any functioning 4-H program, and today's winner is no exception. From school programs to club meetings, this PA is described as modeling the character and confidence we have come to expect from our 4-H youth. From home visits over livestock issues to working with farmers and community members, our PA of the Year is commended for her even and equitable treatment of all 4-H youth. It is my privilege to announce this year's Program Assistant of the Year, Brandy Davis of Crawford County. A 4-H specialist often works behind the scenes, creating quality programs for our youth to participate in. This year's winner has shined particularly bright during this pandemic, creating virtual resources that have reached over 30,000 youth and families. And her talents are nationally known as she chairs a NAE 4-H YDP working group and has worked with professionals from across the world in developing ways to reach youth remotely. If you have ever been to an overnight event at the 4-H Center that involves our youth, you already know who's getting the award. Our AAE 4-HA President and Camping Coordinator is this year's Extension Specialist of the Year. Congrats to Krina Boxnick. Our final AAE 4-HA award is for the Volunteer of the Year. 4-H volunteers are the backbone of any 4-H program. They are mentors, leaders, and the face of 4-H for so many of our youth. And this year's winner is no exception. An advocate for not only her child, but for all youth in her county, this volunteer leader provides encouragement to youth to undertake challenging community service projects, often in a short window of time. Keeping an open mind, she has brought new 4-H ideas to the table and has ensured that 4-H is visible throughout the community, from parades to fall festivals. Described as a walking billboard for 4-H, who truly bleeds green, let's congratulate Linda Frazier as 4-H Volunteer of the Year.
At this time, I would like to introduce two Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame members who will be introducing tonight's Hall of Fame finalists, as well as bringing us the big announcement. Tonight's Hall of Fame members are Jean Marie Rich and Tenyoka Williams Hester. Jean Marie Nicholson Rich believes the skills, relationship, and opportunities she received during her 4-H years played a significant role in her current achievements in leadership positions. Jean Marie served as the 1998-1999 Arkansas 4-H Northeast State Vice President and the 1999-2000 Arkansas 4-H President. She also represented Arkansas at the National Congress, National Conference, Kansas City Conference, and as an exchange student to Japan in the 4-H exchange program. She was inducted into the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame in 2001. Jean Marie resides in College Station, Texas, serving with her family in a full-time ministry with the nonprofit Impact Retreat. Tenyoka Williams Hester was born and raised in the great town of Delight, Arkansas. As a youngster, Tenyoka was destined to develop and apply her talents with 4-H, as did her great-grandmother and mother, who are both well-honored members of the organization. She was active in 4-H consumer education and won a number of awards, including being inducted into the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame in 1992. Tenyoka currently lives in New Jersey with her husband and son.
I'm pleased to introduce you to our first Hall of Fame finalist, Julie Griffin from Benton County. Julie has been a member of 4-H for 13 years. As a long-term member of Logan 4-H Club, she has led the club to expand and grow into 2 new community clubs. Julie is known as the dairy expert, helping everyone with things such as feeding, training, and showmanship. She's even started a program to loan heifers to show for other 4-H members in her club as participation numbers decline. Julie has a heart for caring and assistance, everything from teaching workshops and mentoring to simply encouraging a younger 4-H'er. She's consistently stood out with her 4-H endeavors. She's held many officer positions throughout the club and county. In addition, Julie has served as 4-H ambassador, where she planned and executed team leader conferences. She's always managed to balance 4-H with her other demands on her time, such as being a state FFA officer. Julie is described as positive, fun, and a lovely person with strong character. She's a testimony of dedication that reflects her character, attitude, and the ability to work with others. Julie Griffin, Benton County.
Our second finalist tonight is Nora Lee Townsend from White County. She's been a member of 4-H for 14 years and considers her greatest accomplishment being voted to serve as the Delta District Vice President for 2019 and 2020. Nora Lee takes the 4-H motto to heart and continually strives to make the best better. She's been active in 4-H since being a Clover Bud and continues to grow in her leadership skills as a current Arkansas 4-H Teen Star, Ambassador, and State Officer. Nora Lee has always met those around her with true compassion and humility. She uses her livestock project area to help other 4-H'ers to learn and grow in their own skills. She's the first to lend a helping hand and a piece of advice and encouraging smile to other 4-H'ers. Nora Lee excels at planning, organizing, and implementing projects and educational opportunities. She doesn't exploit her leadership skills to dominate conversation and push her own ideas. Rather, she is open-minded, fair, and values the opinions of all involved. Nora Lee is described as a dedicated and committed to 4-H. She strives to promote 4-H in Arkansas. She takes her leadership role very serious and encourages those around her to present themselves with integrity that 4-H embodies. Nora Lee Townsend, White County.
Hall of Fame finalist Jessica Griffin is from Greene County, has been a member of 4-H for 14 years. Throughout her 4-H career, she served as an Arkansas 4-H Teen Star and Ambassador, and has served as the 2018-2019 State 4-H Vice President. While serving as these roles, she's assisted in leadership opportunities, including organizing and conducting team leader conference, camp counselor, and representing Arkansas 4-H through livestock shows and interviews. Her leadership skills have allowed her to represent Arkansas 4-H at National Farm Bureau Convention, Southern Region Team Leader Conference, and the Arkansas Agriculture Hall of Fame. She's also served as a junior camp counselor and has held various levels of roles in her club and county. Jessica has spent countless hours helping younger 4-H'ers make gardens, livestock projects, and teaching them how to get their animals ready for show. As a state fair ambassador, Jessica has assisted in livestock shows and helped others improve their showing techniques. She has done numerous service events, such as delivering lunches to local community members to assisting with backpack programs. Jessica is described as gracious in winning and humble in defeat. Because of 4-H, she has a positive attitude and positive mindset. Jessica Griffin, Greene County.
Our last Hall of Fame finalist is Caleb Swear from Lonoke County. He has been a member of the Lonoke County for 6 years. Caleb has a variety of talents, including technology through sea perch, robotics, shooting sports where he has won championships, and even leadership skills, which he exemplifies to those around him. Caleb has a heart to help future 4-H kids and has served as the Arkansas 4-H Teen Star and Ambassador, where he has planned and conducted the Teen Leader Conference and guided younger 4-H'ers. Caleb was a charter member of his 4-H club that has thrived and grown to 50 current members. His heart for helping has continued past his 4-H career. He has taken his leadership skills from 4-H and excelled in leadership positions in his fraternity of Alpha Gamma Rho, including being president. He also serves as the Agriculture Future of America National Ambassador. His commitment to agriculture runs deep as he grew up on a family farm. Caleb recognizes that it was 4-H that built him to be a better person. He's described as always having a positive attitude and being one of the finest young men. Caleb has made a significant contribution to the 4-H program at a local and state level and continues to give back to the organization. He is inspiration for others to be the best that they can be. Caleb Swears, Lonoke County. The 2020 Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame finalist.
Our first Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame inductee has shown commitment to 4-H. This person has served their community in various ways, such as teaching younger 4-Hers how to sew, showing their animals, or baking with them. As a 4-H ambassador, this inductee has served Arkansas 4-H across the state, including at 4-H Day at the Capitol and given speeches across the state. They have served their communities from the local level to the state and national level. This inductee has a passion for showing livestock, specifically in the main project of swine. This inductee represents Arkansas 4-H and the various shows across the state and nation for over 10 years. 4-H has given this person the confidence and skill set to pursue other leadership opportunities, including the Freshman Leadership Forum with the Student Government Association at the University of Arkansas campus. This inductee has used her experiences and opportunities to become a well-rounded individual. It is my pleasure to welcome our first inductee to the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame for 2020, Jessica Griffin from Greene County.
Our second inductee of the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame is not afraid of getting their hands dirty. This person has attended various national events, including livestock shows, Citizenship, Washington Focus, National 4-H Congress. This inductee has served Arkansas 4-H as a Teen Star and Ambassador and achieved many awards, including being named State Record Book winner, along with winning various events at both district and state-orama. This inductee has a passion for sharing things that she has learned through fellow 4-H members, reaching over 2,000 people through her talks on the dairy industry. She continuously serves assisting on other showmanship, grooming, and washing techniques. 4-H leadership skills have equipped this inductee to teach, train, lead, and serve. Our final inductee always presents herself in a professional manner and reflects true 4-H character. It is my pleasure to welcome our second inductee to the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame 2020, Julie Griffin from Benton County.
Congratulations to our inductees for the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame for 2020.
Congratulations to our new Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame inductee. That is a serious achievement. The Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association has been a friend of the Arkansas 4-H program for many years, is a strong supporter of 4-H, and sponsors many awards each year. The awards we will highlight tonight are the 4-H Innovative Grants, Raymond C. Cox Scholarship, Alumni Family of the Year, and Alumni of the Year.
Every year, the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association awards up to 4 innovative grants for projects that help to teach community service and life skills. Thanks to matching funds from the Arkansas 4-H Foundation, each winning club receives $200. Any club in the state is eligible to apply, and applications can be found on the Alumni Association website. Parker's Chapel 4-H in Union County is one of this year's Innovative Grant recipients for their community garden project. They used their funds to purchase seeds, plants, and equipment for a community-wide garden where those in need can get fresh, nutritious food. Congratulations, Parker's Chapel.
This is my family garden. The grant you have given us will provide a community garden for those around us. Thank you so much.
The Hog Showing 4-H Club in Pope County is one of this year's recipients of the Innovative Grant for their Kids Farm project. Congratulations!
Hello, my name is Joe Wolf, and I'm here in Russellville, Arkansas. I'm part of the Pope County Fair, and one of the events that we do is the Kids Farm event. Kids Farm is an educational event that brings in the elementary schools from all over Pope County. Last year we had about 1,000 kids in attendance, and we had corporate sponsors that give squeeze toys out to all the kids as they exit the event. What Kids Farm is it's a series of stations with different livestock set up at each station where the kids are able to go through and learn different fun facts about each species. But the biggest thing we like about Kids Farm is it gives the 4-H youth the opportunity to work on their public speaking skills as they are the ones presenting to these kids and teachers and parents as they come through the event. So with your grant that we truly appreciate, the Innovative Grant, we're going to use that money to purchase sound equipment. As we've got more people through the event, we're needing the ability for the kids to be better heard as they're presenting on their species, so we'll be using that money to purchase that sound equipment. So once again, thank you from here at Pope County.
The Arkansas 4-H Family of the Year designation is presented annually by the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association. The purpose of this award is to recognize a 4-H family that has demonstrated support for the 4-H program through generations by giving of their time, unique talents, and enthusiasm for 4-H.
The Coleman family of Mountainburg, Arkansas is honored to be recognized as the 4-H Alumni Family of the Year. Starting with Zella Coleman as the leader of the Lock 4-H Club for over 20 years, her sons, daughter, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren have a total of 185 years of 4-H membership. Joanne Coleman Hayes and her family have been active in the Bethel Grove Club in Washington County. David Hayes received the first Governor's Award, and David and Debbie were both presidents of Arkansas 4-H and in the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame. Danny and Danetta Hayes also were active members in the Bethel Grove Club. Bruce's daughters, Robin, Sherry, and Jennifer Coleman, were all state 4-H record book winners. Sherry and Jennifer were state presidents and in the Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame, and they were Governor's Award winners as well. Mabel Coleman was president of the Arkansas 4-H Adult Leaders Association, has served and is still serving on the Crawford County 4-H Foundation Board. They were the 4-H Family of the Year in 2008. Bill's sons, Matt, John, and Adam, and his daughter Catherine were all 4-H members, with Catherine being the most active. The family continues to support the county and state 4-H programs.
Hello, I'm Melissa Allen, Arkansas 4-H alumni from White County. On behalf of the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association, it's my honor and privilege to introduce you to one of the 2020 recipients of the Arkansas 4-H Alumni of the Year Award, Ms. Shay Hornsby Wilson. As the daughter of a former extension agent and district director, Shay grew up in the 4-H program in Lonoke County. She was active at the county and state level and was named an Arkansas 4-H Teen Star and served as an Arkansas 4-H ambassador. In 2000, she was named a state record book and scholarship winner. After high school, Shay went to the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, where she earned both a bachelor's and master's degree. In 2006, she moved home and accepted a position as a county extension agent, Family Consumer Sciences in 4-H in Prairie County. Shay currently balances a 50% 4-H and 50% Family and Consumer Science appointment. During her tenure with Extension, she served as an agent mentor and has been a leader in professional associations. She's been honored to be recognized with a number of awards, including the Arkansas Extension Excellence Award, the Distinguished Service Award, as well as state, regional, and national AAE 4HA and NEA FCS awards. Shay's dedication to the 4-H program in Arkansas was further recognized as she was named the Arkansas 4-H Agent of the Year in 2018. Some of Shay's greatest accomplishments are evident through the 4-H program that she has led with enthusiasm and dedication. In Prairie County, she has established a 4-H teen leader program, which has produced teen stars, ambassadors, a state officer, state camp counselors, scholarship winners, and delegates to opportunities such as National 4-H Congress, National 4-H Conference, Southern Region Teen Leader Conference, and Citizenship Washington Focus. She has implemented annual 4-H fundraising drives, secured healthy living and citizenship leadership grants to support the 4-H program, and she has established a Prairie County 4-H scholarship program for graduating seniors. Shay currently lives on a row crop farm in Devall's Bluff with her husband Brandon, her 6-year-old daughter Greenlee, and her 3-year-old son Thatcher. It is my honor and privilege to recognize my friend and outstanding Arkansas 4-H alumni, Ms. Shay Hornsby Wilson. Shay, thank you for all that you have done for the 4-H program in Arkansas, and we are honored for you to accept this award.
I would like to introduce you to Dr. Amy Turner Murziowski. Amy has been involved in 4-H since the age of 9. She started as a member in Conway County and then became active statewide. She was a national project winner in safety, became a lifetime alumni board member at the age of 18 as soon as she was eligible. Amy attended college at Arkansas Tech, where she organized a collegiate 4-H club. She now lives in Belton, Texas with her husband, Don. Not only does she still support the Arkansas 4-H program, but is very active in the Texas Association, such as being a member of the Texas Rabbit 4-H Advisory Board. Dr. Amy Murziowski.
Thank you to the Alumni Association. We appreciate your continued support of the Arkansas 4-H program.
The Congressional Award is the highest honor that the United States Congress can bestow on a youth civilian. It is an individual challenge open to all youth between the ages of 13 and a half and 24, regardless of background, ability, or grade point average. Participants can earn bronze, silver, and gold medals by setting and working toward goals in 4-year program areas: voluntary public service, personal development, physical fitness, and expedition and exploration. These medalists will be eventually recognized at a formal ceremony, but we want to recognize them tonight too. Congratulations to these Arkansas 4-H Congressional Award Medalists. Caitlin King, Baxter County, bronze medal. Sydney Blackman, Independence County, bronze medal. Madison Ireland, Independence County, bronze medal. Bailey Clay, Montgomery County, bronze medal. Caitlin Majeski, Montgomery County, bronze medal. Megan Rosalie James, Arkansas County, bronze medal, silver medal. Keely Harris, Independence County, bronze medal, silver medal. Janna Morse, Washington County, bronze medal, silver medal. And Arkansas 4-H's first Congressional Award gold medalist is Madison Mitchell from Benton County. She has been awarded a bronze medal, silver medal, and our first gold medal. This is a huge achievement, and Arkansas 4-H could not be prouder of you, Maddie. Congratulations to everyone who has been awarded a Congressional Award medal, and good luck to anyone who is working towards a medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we have a very special 4-H supporter who will highlight the importance of Arkansas 4-H's highest honor.
Hi, I'm Governor Asa Hutchinson. The Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award is the highest award a 4-H'er can receive. Each of the finalists is a model of growth, resilience, innovation, and tenacity. Each has given much to 4-H, and today we honor them for their hard work. Their communities are better because of their achievements.
We would now like to showcase the achievements of tonight's first Governor's Award finalist, Abigail Norsworthy from Washington County.
I started out in the Greenland 4-H Club, and I was a very young kid there, very shy, and then we ended up transferring to the Junior Master Gardeners 1.0 Gardening and 4-H Club. And from there I've gotten to meet a lot of Master Gardeners. One thing that I would say that I'm very proud of is our horticulture and gardening barn at the fairgrounds. It's something that as a family we've grown over the years, and not only has it grown because of us, but because of other families. And getting that involvement from other groups of kids, just because they see what we're doing and they see those possibilities, and from that they were able to find an interest in it. A couple years ago, we would look at the horticulture and gardening side of the fair book, and we would say, okay, well, there's 3 of us, including my sister and my brother, and if there's 3 entries that are different than what's in the fair book, you can start your own entry. And so we would try finding the weirdest varieties of crops so that we could start a new entry that year, and that was one of our favorite things to do. So my 9th grade year, I ended up competing in the crop and weed ID at the state level. And so as the contest progressed, I ended up being one of the last kids through the entire contest. And so I was already shot. I knew that there was no way that I would have even placed anything. I thought that I probably got last in the long run. And so whenever the judges came out to announce it, they said that there was one kid that got a perfect score on the crop and weed ID portion of it. And so I was looking around the room, ready to go congratulate and meet the kid that did it, just because I wanted to talk to them and see what I could do better next year. And so as they were calling the names, I was waiting, and finally they called the name, and it was my own. And that was one of the greatest feelings. And so from there, the next year I competed in both grassland ID and parliamentary procedure. And then I was lucky enough to be on an amazing team for Parley, and we ended up going to the national level. And we got 2nd there, which was amazing. And that experience, those days and nights poring over Robert's Rules of Order, it was just something that I loved immediately. I came home and I told my mom, hey, I'm going to be a registered parliamentarian. I'm going to be majoring in crop science with a concentration in pre-law. 4-H is one of those places where you can have kids come together, and it doesn't really matter where they're from, where they're going, or what they enjoy doing. It's just everyone can come together and they have this one passion, this one love, and it's a home. That's really what 4-H is. And so having kids come together to find that place, even if they don't agree on everything, even if they don't like the same thing, that's the most special thing about 4-H.
Congratulations, Abigail.
At this time, Eva Berryhill, our Ouachita District Vice President, and Cody Ogden, our Ozark District Vice President, will introduce the state scholarship winners. The purpose of the 4-H Scholarship Program is to recognize outstanding 4-H members for their accomplishments in their project work, citizenship, leadership, and to encourage additional study at institutions of higher learning. 4-H scholarships are sponsored by endowments and individual donors.
Hello, I am Karen Bell Fox, President of Arkansas Extension Homemakers Council. I am proud to announce our continued support for the 2020 4-H scholarship winners. Our goal is to always support Arkansas 4-H students because you are our future. Congratulations to our outstanding 4-H leaders. May you always be leaders in your journey of life.
The first scholarship being awarded tonight is the Susan Marshall Scholarship. Preferences are given to 4-H members who are enrolled in Human Development and Family Studies at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. This year's first recipient of the scholarship goes to Megan Pigeon, Benton County. Megan will receive $8,000. The second recipient of this year's Susan Marshall Scholarship is Madison Mitchell from Benton County. She will also receive $8,000.
The Ada and Tyrell Anderson 4-H Scholarship was established to recognize and memorialize the care and concern that the Andersons had throughout their lives for youth in Madison and Washington counties. This year's recipient is Abigail Norsworthy of Washington County, who will receive $6,000.
The Robert D. and Betty F. Oliver Scholarship was originally created to honor the Olivers' parents. This scholarship is for 4-H members who plan to pursue a degree from the University of Arkansas and have excelled as leaders and citizens of their community. This year, Victoria Lehman from Conway County earned the scholarship. Victoria will receive $4,000.
This year's recipient of the John W. White Scholarship is Isabella Norsworthy of Washington County. Isabella will receive $1,000.
The Dennis R. Millard Memorial Scholarship was created to assist a past or present 4-H member who is enrolled at a 2 or 4 year institution. The 4-H member must have excelled in leadership, community service, and 4-H mentoring. This year's Millard Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Mally Dooley of Columbia County, who will receive $1,000.
Next is the C.A. and Joy Vines Scholarship. Mrs. Vines was an outstanding 4-H member and a lifetime supporter of extension work. Mr. Vines spent 40 years with the University of Arkansas, serving in various roles, and served the Arkansas 4-H Foundation and was instrumental in building our beloved 4-H Center. The recipient of this scholarship is Sarah Gaskin from White County. Sarah will receive $1,000.
The next scholarship was established in 1981 and recognizes a graduating high school senior and an Arkansas 4-H teen star who has done outstanding work in the area of leadership. Receiving $1,000 for the Zach O. and Jenny D. Jennings Scholarship is Cody Ogden from Madison County.
The Steiden Stricker Family Scholarship was established to recognize an outstanding Arkansas 4-H member. This year's recipient is Brent Clark of Faulkner County. Brent will receive $1,000.
The next scholarship is the Gladys Klepfer, Bo and Peggy Cobb Scholarship, which honors the Cobbs and Mrs. Klepfer, who spent their entire lives making the world around them a welcoming and caring place. This scholarship is open to anyone who has been a volunteer camp counselor. This year's first recipient is Norley Townsend from White County. Norley will receive $1,000. The next recipient is Ellis Friel, Saline County. Ellis will also receive $1,000.
Hi everyone, my name is Audra Williams. I'm part of the Farm Credit Mid-South family. I was a member of 4-H from the age of about 4 or 5 all the way through high school. I was a state officer when I was in high school. I learned many things from 4-H. The most important skill I think I got from 4-H was public speaking, the ability to speak in front of large crowds, the ability to interview without being nervous. It's a very important skill, especially in today's time. I feel like kids are not prepared for public speaking. I also learned how to sew, cook, garden, all the other things. But if you're looking for an organization for your kids to get life skills, 4-H is the place that you want to put them in.
Farm Credit of Western Arkansas has been a longtime supporter of the Arkansas 4-H program. With deep roots in the agriculture industry and beyond, Farm Credit is once again honored to present 2 scholarships to the Arkansas 4-Hers. The first scholarship is awarded to Amber Morris of Sevier County, who will receive $1,000. The second scholarship goes to Chase Blum from Baxter County, who will also receive $1,000.
Arkansas 4-H is proud to offer the Fayetteville Rotary Club Dale Killian Memorial Scholarship. This student must be from Washington County and plan to attend the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. This year's recipient is Elena Coleman from Washington County. Elena will receive $1,000.
The Oaklawn Jockey Club and Arkansas Livestock Show scholarships are sponsored by the Arkansas State Fair. To be eligible, a 4-Her must have shown livestock at the State Fair during the past 3 years and be a high school senior. The first recipient is Kylan Hewitt, Miller County. The next recipient is Joshua Stepmeyer from Benton County. The third recipient is Anna Makeda out of Washington County. And the final recipient is Madison McGee, Bradley County. Each of these recipients will receive $625.
The next scholarship being awarded tonight is the Larry Sandage Arkansas 4-H Grassland Scholarship. This year, the recipient of this scholarship goes to Patrick Letty of Independence County. Patrick will receive $500.
The Raymond C. Cox Scholarship is made possible by the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association. The Alumni Association awards their scholarships in honor of the late Raymond C. Cox, the first state chairman. This year's first recipient is Sierra Puckett from Faulkner County. Sierra will receive $500 for her studies. This year's second recipient is Alex Wilson, also from Faulkner County, who will receive $500.
In 1994, Arkansas 4-H members were given the opportunity to apply for the Maida Isabel Scholarship. Miss Isabel was a longtime supporter of 4-H, and making this presentation is Mr. Mike Boyd. This year's recipient is Macy Davis from Benton County. Macy will receive $400.
Congratulations to all the scholarship winners. They have shown true grit, hard work, and passion for Arkansas 4-H. Please give them another round of applause, even if we can't hear it.
At this time, we would like to showcase the achievement of tonight's second Governor's Award finalist, Isabella Norsworthy from Washington County.
My name's Isabella Norsworthy. I'm in Junior Master Gardener 4-H Club, and I've been involved in Washington County Fair and 4-H for 11 years. So I started out with meat goats, boar goats, and I started out doing that, and it didn't work out the first year, but then the next 2 years I started to find my niche in boar goats, and then I ended up winning grand champion. My parents were ecstatic about it, I was ecstatic about it, and I found my niche in 4-H. I got into my project area because I met a lady, Mary Crumley, and she is my 4-H leader, my club leader, and she kind of founded Junior Master Gardeners, and then I joined it because I was interested in horticulture. So then I started that and started entering in, and we started building a garden for our own 4-H club, and we ended up producing so much produce that each kid in our chapter could put produce in at the fair. So it was kind of interesting that our club kind of grew off of that, and then we started doing other projects off of gardening and horticulture. So the Veterans Home Project got started off of we started doing caroling and making Veterans Day cards and stuff like that, and it kind of grew into an occasion where we go every month and do different things with them. And then my 4-H leader Mary thought of the idea of container gardening, so we searched up different ideas of what would work best in a container. And then the interesting part was the older ones in the group got to work with the plants more, and then the younger kids got to decorate the containers, so everybody was involved. I would say 4-H is a very humbling experience as a whole because it develops you in leadership skills and community service skills that you learn at a very young age, and it just kind of puts you a step forward above your peers. Personally, 4-H has been a big impact on me because specific people like Cassandra Cox and Mary Crumley and many others that have helped me in my communication skills, because I've been a very shy person, and they've allowed me to grow and blossom and encouraged me to go out there and talk to other people. So like I said, I've done 4-H for 11 years, and I've done the Washington County Fair for just as long, and it's kind of interesting because both of those together helped me figure out that I wanted to do horticulture as my major at the U of A, and Mary Crumley's has a big impact on me, obviously, because she's our horticulture department head, and she kind of helps think of new ideas for me to do and just kind of put my foot forward and the degree field I want to go into and the impact I want to make. 4-H is a very humbling experience, and I'm very thankful for everybody that contributed to my own experience and others around the country.
Congratulations, Isabella. Norley Townsend, Arkansas 4-H Delta District Vice President, will now recognize the 2020 Arkansas 4-H Ambassadors. Each new ambassador will be recognized and receive an official name badge and a polo. The polo and name badge will be worn at events where ambassadors are promoting the Arkansas 4-H program. A 4-H'er can remain in this role until December 31st of the year that they turn 19, so long as they recertify each spring.
The names will be read in alphabetical order based on county. Here are 22 of your new 2020 4-H ambassadors. Megan James, Arkansas County. Jessica Hope, Benton County. Josie Newsom, Benton County. Connor LaBrecque, Benton County. Jonathan Klein, Crawford County. Whitney Wallace, Franklin County. Madelyn Pillow, Greene County. Sarah Barber, Independence County. Madison Ireland, Independence County. Gracie Walton Crowder, Izard County. Savannah Loving, Johnson County. Sarah Mahan, Madison County. Spencer Warren, Pope County. Natalie Ballard, Randolph County. Madelyn Hart, Randolph County. Grayson Frill, Saline County. Ethan Wolcott, Sevier County. Hunter Fraser, Sevier County. Emma Gardner, Washington County. Janna Morse, Washington County. Mary Jenna Pruitt, White County. Annabelle Ferren, White County. Congratulations to these new ambassadors. We hope you will enjoy your new role and will promote Arkansas 4-H programs to the best of your ability across the state.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to highlight the achievements of tonight's third and final Governor's Award finalist, Sarah Gaskin from White County.
My name is Sarah Gaskin. I've been in 4-H since I was 5. When my dad was young, his mother put him in 4-H, and when I turned 5, he decided that was the organization for me, so he put me in 4-H, and I've been in it ever since. I went to all the club meetings. I was a member of the homeschool club at the time, and then when I turned 9, I was able to go to junior camp for the first time. 4-H has given me the opportunity to gain public speaking skills and step out of my comfort zone, stuff I may not have been able to do because I was homeschooled, and it has given me the opportunity to meet many people all across the United States. I have been to Tennessee and Missouri at different competitions, Atlanta, Georgia, and New Orleans. I've met lots of different people, but I could always depend on my 4-H people to do the right thing and to be there for me, no matter the location. My main project area is dairy goats. It started when my parents bought me a little Nigerian dwarf buckling for my 2nd birthday. We competitively show our dairy goats and have for the past 13 years. For me, every day starts with getting up and milking our 30 does by hand with my youngest sister, and then feeding the bottle kids and cleaning out pens, and then starting school. Some of the life lessons I have learned from living on a farm is responsibility. The goats have to be milked 365 days a year, no matter what. I've learned maturity and taking responsibility for my actions. 4-H is special because I believe it brings you together as a community. It gives you leadership opportunities such as public speaking that you would never be able to have without 4-H. Through being in 4-H, I have chosen a career path to give back to 4-H by finishing an agriculture education degree and becoming a county extension agent working for the University of Arkansas. The impact that the people in 4-H left on me, I want to do the same to the future youth in 4-H. In a short summary, 4-H and my livestock projects have helped me to be more outgoing, thereby gaining confidence. The ups and downs associated with livestock have taught me perseverance, persistence, and given me tenacity that wasn't there before. I feel like with all of that, my livestock projects has taught me that I'm ready to face this next chapter of my life, equipped with the right tools to get the job done.
Congratulations, Sarah. The next group of winners have worked hard to make their projects the best they can be. They've excelled in their project areas. Through 4-H projects, members learn life skills such as decision-making, communication, responsibility, service to their community, and record keeping. Each Advanced Record Book winner will receive a Vines medallion as a form of acknowledgement. The medallion is named after Mr. C.A. Vines. Announcing our winners are your 2019-2020 State Secretary Chase Blum and State Reporter Faith French. As we recognize our 2020 State Project winners, we would like to give a special acknowledgement to the organizations, businesses, and individuals who, through their contributions, have made the award possible. Many supporters of 4-H have provided the resources to make each record book winner's trip to the National 4-H Congress a reality.
Thank you, Norley. Tonight's first category of record book recipients represent the Animal Science Initiative area and is sponsored by the 4-H Livestock Fund, Lynette and Rick Cartwright, Bill J. and Janice Reed, Jeff Sykes, Dr. Darlene Millard, Arkansas Extension Homemakers Council, Bob and Sharon Reynolds, Dr. Martha Ray Sarter, Goalie Atkinson, and Don Shores.
I'm excited to be part of the sponsorship for 4-H.
I grew up near a little town of 1,700 people, but out in the country from that town, and 4-H was our ticket to opportunities. It gave us a chance to really learn, to put things into practice, and to learn skills that have really contributed to my life and to my career all through my life and continue to. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm so glad that you're getting an opportunity to participate in this project too.
Hello, my name is Sharon Reynolds. I have worked for the Cooperative Extension Service for over 25 years. I began my career as a 4-H agent in Arkansas County. I didn't grow up in 4-H, but I wish I had. I support 4-H because I noticed right away the 4-H experience gave young people skills they needed to succeed in everything from school to careers. 4-H is clearly a beneficial investment in the future of our families, communities, and world.
Matthew Exum, Greene County. Kaylin Pearson, Howard County. Alexander Trombley, Howard County. Bailey Clay, Montgomery County. Kristen Lehman, Conway County. Victoria Puckett, Faulkner County. Sydney Blackman, Independence County. Caitlin Edwards, Johnson County. And Aaron Mahan, Madison County.
The next category of record book winners comes to us from the Encouraging the Individual Development Initiative area and is sponsored by the Arkansas Association of Cooperative Extension Specialists, Joel and Kim Harrison, Arkansas Association of Extension 4-H Agents, Dr. Darlene Millard, and Epsilon Sigma Phi.
Hello, we're Joel and Kim Harrison from White County. Not only did we grow up in 4-H, so did our children and now our grandchildren.
So we understand the commitment that it takes to earn a trip to the National 4-H Congress. Since 4-H has been a big part of our family's lives, we're very excited to sponsor a trip for a very deserving 4-H'er.
Rob Phillips, Arkansas County. Jenna Pruitt, White County. Josie Newsom, Benton County. Marcos Sanchez, Benton County. Jonah Leo Smith, Faulkner County. Sarah Dean, Franklin County. And Stephen Stout, Independence County.
Our next record book winners are from the Enhancing Health and Well-Being Initiative. These awards are sponsored by the Sue Marshall Endowment. Taylor Donner, Randolph County. Mac Bowen, Benton County. Brant Bowen, Benton County. Emma Davis, Benton County. Nick Terraza, Benton County. Meredith Holman, Franklin County. Whitney Wallace, Franklin County. Tarek Biswell, Washington County. Madeline Lingle, Washington County.
The next group of advanced record book winners are from the Plant and Soil Science and Protecting the Environment initiatives. These winners are sponsored by Riceland Foods, the Hazel Jordan Landscaping Scholarship, Mike and Cynthia Klump, and the Arkansas County Agricultural Agents Association.
I'm just here to say that myself and my family, we want to support Arkansas 4-H, the young people in this program. One of the most outstanding youth development programs in the country is taking place here at the University of Arkansas with our 4-H program. And to provide an opportunity for a young person to be able to experience a trip or get a scholarship award, it changes their life. And it makes a difference in where they're going. I know our daughter going through the 4-H program, through her 4-H experiences, I set her for life, really, as she went on to college. I think that opportunity to take however they can use that in whatever form it may be, award-wise, just makes a big difference and sets them up for success in the future.
Natalie Ballard, Randolph County. Colby Daniel, Clark County. McKenna Maciel, Cleburne County. Michael Finkenbinder, Yell County. Hunter Fraser, Sevier County. Riley Hogfrey, Johnson County. Jenna Frederick, Sebastian County. And Tate Christensen, Benton County.
Our final group of record book winners represent the Utilizing Science and Technology, Extending Resources, and Valuing Agriculture initiatives. These awards are sponsored by Senator Bruce Malek and Farmers Bank and Trust of Magnolia, Dr. Donna Graham, Karen James, the Arkansas chapter of the Extension Association of Family and Consumer Sciences, the Justice J. and Walta Hoback Jones Memorial Scholarship, Jerry Burkett, Dr. Melissa Allen, Brenda Vick, Bettina Panusami, and Tony Baker.
I'm Bruce Malek, State Senator for District 12 here in Arkansas. I always love 4-H Day at the Capitol, when that sea of green fills the rotunda. As a former 4-H member, I've benefited from the life skills, leadership skills, and community service that 4-H instilled in me. That's the reason I continue to support 4-H and was pleased to sponsor a National Congress delegate. Best wishes to all of you, and keep on making the best better.
Well, hello, Arkansas 4-H and Arkansas 4-Hers. I'm Darlene Millard, retired from the Cooperative Extension Service, worked in 4-H, and also a proud former 4-H member. I'm visiting with you tonight to, first of all, say congratulations to all of you who have been competing this summer and on your record books and won scholarships and the many things our wonderful 4-Hers do. But I'm here tonight to say congratulations and to let you know that as a donor to the program, one of the reasons that I'm happy to be able to give is I grew up in 4-H, and 4-H did so many different things for me that it's an honor and a privilege for me to be able to be a donor. And I know I speak on behalf of many other of our donors who feel the very same way. We truly feel as if we're paying back and also making an investment in the future of not just Arkansas, but of our country, because we believe in our 4-H members and the many wonderful things they'll accomplish, but we also know they need our support and our help. And I'd also like to just give a big shout out and thank you to the parents, the volunteers, the 4-H agents, all of our specialists, and everyone in the Division of Agriculture that supports the 4-H program. It's very important, but mostly 4-Hers, I want to say that I give because I believe in you, and so do our other donors. So congratulations, and we wish you well in all your future endeavors for 4-H.
Aiden Ballard, Randolph County. Xander Adams, Clark County. Cale Scogan, Washington County. Matthew Teague, Washington County. And Brooke Bradford, Van Buren County.
Congratulations again to our 2020 Advanced Record Book winners. The Arkansas Governor's Award was established in 1983. Considered the elite award given by Arkansas 4-H, finalists are interviewed by a committee and treated to a luncheon with the governor and first lady. They also receive a $1,000 scholarship. Dr. Joel Anderson has sponsored the scholarship for many years, and Dr. Darlene Millard sponsors the silver bowls, tray, and the luncheon. A very big thank you goes out to the sponsors who support this important award. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it's time to hear a very exciting and special announcement from Arkansas's Governor, Asa Hutchinson.
These three finalists represent the best of 4-H in Arkansas. I'm proud of each one of you, and I'm pleased to announce the 2020 Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award recipient, Isabella Norsworthy.
Wow, congratulations to our new Governor's Award winner. It is now my pleasure to recognize Arkansas 4-H ambassadors who have or will reach the age of 19 as of December 31st and can no longer be official 4-H members due to their age. Each retiring ambassador will be mailed a pin that was graciously donated by the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association. These ambassadors are older 4-H members who have given guidance to younger members and will truly be missed by the Arkansas 4-H program. Will Phillips, Arkansas County. Chase Blum, Baxter County. Julie Griffin, Benton County. Maddie Anthony, Clark County. Victoria Lehman, Conway County. Weston Crow, Conway County. Sophia Klein, Crawford County. Sierra Puckett, Faulkner County. Brent Clark, Faulkner County. Cody Ogden, Madison County. Clayton Hood, Madison County. Ethan Jacobs, Pope County. Shakota Herder, Searcy County. AJ Russell, Sebastian County. Sierra Burnett, Washington County. Norley Townsend, White County. Sarah Gaskin, White County.
Hello, I'm Melissa Allen, Arkansas 4-H alumni from White County. On behalf of the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association, I want to say congratulations and thank you to all of the outgoing Arkansas 4-H ambassadors for your hard work and dedication to the 4-H program. As a former ambassador and state officer myself, my heart goes out to you guys, as I know this year has looked very different than anything anyone could have anticipated. However, you guys have not only persevered, but you've risen to the occasion. You have continued to grow and to serve and to lead with ingenuity and grace. Those efforts have not gone unnoticed, and they are applauded.
Before we announce your 2020-2021 State Officer team, I would like to share with you one final message.
When I decided to run for Ouachita District Vice President, I had no idea what was ahead of me. I knew that it would be a lot of hard work and would push me out of my comfort zone, which honestly made me a little nervous. However, I knew that I wanted to inspire others. I have been shy my whole life and I have anxiety over talking to people. 4-H has done so much to help me overcome that, and I wanted to show others that being shy doesn't mean you can't become a good public speaker or be a good leader. I thought that becoming a state officer would be an amazing way to do this and give back to the 4-H program. While I knew what my goal as a state officer was, I had no idea how my experiences as a state officer would shape me as a person. I have learned so much about being a leader, but I have also learned how to be a better me. I have gained so much confidence in doing everyday things. Being a state officer has changed me for the better. When it was announced that most of the 4-H events would be canceled or become virtual, I will admit that I was disappointed. But here came an important test of character. I couldn't just give up, and the entire team couldn't just give up. Doing everything virtually was not the way we'd planned things, but with hard work, creativity, and a lot of teamwork, plus the dedication of many amazing 4-H ambassadors, we were able to make virtual TLC a success. The whole experience taught me that things will change unexpectedly, and you just have to put your mind to overcoming it. One of the best parts of my time as a state officer was being able to be on a team with my fellow state officers. I had no idea how dear these individuals would become to me. I remember at the state officer orientation how nervous I was about being around them. It didn't take long for that initial nervousness to go away. I've never felt like I belonged in a group so much as I did with them. They are more than my team and friends. They are more like family to me. Even though our time as the 2019-2020 Arkansas 4-H State Officer team is coming to an end, I will never forget the amazing moments we have shared. They will be my friends for life. I'm not joking. Good luck getting rid of me, guys. I know that the 4-H program will be lucky to have the next group of state officers representing it. The last thing I have to say is, don't give up. You can do anything you put your mind to. Be yourself. You are unique and have your own talents. And don't let your obstacles stop you from following your dreams. It's not easy, but you can overcome them. I'm so grateful to have been your 2019-2020 Ouachita District Vice President. Now it's time for me to say goodbye. Keep making the best better.
Arkansas 4-H, this year Ozark District Vice President Cody Ogden. A year ago when I took this position, I never expected anything that happened this past year. Sadly, this is the end for me as a 4-H'er, but I will never forget all of the great memories I've made in this great organization that has shaped me who I am today. I know it's hard to believe, but when I first started out, I was a shy kid who couldn't even say his reasons at his first livestock contest. Me, not able to say reasons or talk to strangers? I know, it's crazy, but with the help from my mom and my old county agent, Jerry Joe Ham, who both pressured me and forced me into saying my reasons and forcing me onto the stage, it led me to run for state officer. I've learned many things in 4-H, but the lesson I want to leave you all with is don't be afraid to try something just because you think you can't, because you can. I ran for state officer to show everyone who thinks they can't do it that they can. You can run, don't be afraid. If you think for a second that you want to try it, just go for it because you can do it. Anyone can succeed if they want it, and I'm proof of that. I have loved every minute I've spent in this organization and every second I've spent as an officer. I've helped and watched so many people break out of their shells and get out there, and if not from the help of everyone in my 4-H family, I wouldn't have been able to do that myself. You all don't see much behind the scenes of the state officers, but we literally become a family. I love and care for the 6 of them more now than I ever thought I would. The most important thing I want to leave for the next state officers and all of you is invest yourself in everything you do. Go to every event you can and soak it all up because when it's over, you don't want to have any regrets. And you can never get this back. And never be afraid, because as long as you're in this organization, you are surrounded by people who just want to help you and make you the best you can be. With this year's officers, we came in saying, incoming 4-H. But now, I guess it's incoming world. Maybe little shrapnel. No, there'd be lot of shrapnel. Thank you everyone who helped me along the way. And thank you for making me, me. I'll miss you all, but I know you're in good hands. Oh, P.S. to the incoming state officers and anyone who wants to be a state officer. Our chauffeur, best in the biz, and the sideburns that man's got, pretty minty. Oh, and what happens in the vans, stays in the van. That's it, that's all I got.
This year has been nothing but amazing. I've had so many opportunities being a state officer. From going to the University of Arkansas to see the campus and meet with collegiate 4-H'ers, to go into Austin, Texas to the National Farm Bureau Convention, to meet with state officers from different states, to actually meeting and talking the Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, and getting to see Donald Trump, to simply getting to hang out with the state ambassadors and plan what we thought was going to be TLC. Even though the opportunities might have been cut short, I've had a blast serving as your Delta District Vice President. I hate to say goodbye to the organization who has made me into the person I am today. During the 13 years I've been in 4-H, I've gotten to go to Grand Island, Nebraska, Louisville, Kentucky, and Washington, D.C. I've learned some important life lessons. Always go out of your comfort zone, trust me. I know it'll be scary, but it's so worth it. And always have a positive attitude. Things might not go the way you want it to, but always have a good attitude, always helps. I want to thank the people who have helped me along this year. To my fellow 4-H'ers, if I know you or I don't, I am so thankful for you. You pushed me to become a better leader. To my state officer team, Brent, Cody, Chase, Sierra, Eva, and Faith. I love y'all so much. I had no idea that going into this that we were going to have such strong friendships that I'm sure are going to last a lifetime. Y'all have my back every time I need it. Remember, I am always one phone call away. To Miss Ashley, who is our fearless leader, who keeps us organized and actually makes us make decisions. And last but not least, the best chauffeur around, who gives us pretty much front row to see Trump, Mr. Jesse. Thank you so much, Arkansas 4-H, for letting my dream come true as your 2019-2020 Delta District Vice President.
Our jackets may be fitted to us in the beginning of our term, but we do not fit them yet. We grow into them as our term goes on, through our experiences, the people we meet, and the family of 7 that we become. This year wasn't anything like any of us expected, but I am thankful for the experiences we were able to have. I want to say thank you to everyone who has helped me along the way. My family, for getting me to all the places I needed to be and supporting me. My county agents, Janice and Jessica, for always encouraging me and helping me with anything I needed. I would also like to thank all of you 4-H'ers who allowed me to be in this position and let me to be a part of this amazing team. If I could go back in time and change how the last few months have been for us, I would. But I wouldn't change who I shared the experience with for anything. This team has definitely been one for the books. Brent, you always made sure that we would not lose sight of the task at hand when we got too crazy, and I'll never forget the car ride where you and Cody spent the entire time trying to identify a type of grass. Sierra, you were always prepared to lead and be the first to step up in any given situation, and I will never forget all of the funny conversations at the hotels and the 4-H Center. Cody, you were always the one to make light of any situation and make us laugh, and I will always remember the pink cowboy hat you found in the Texas gas station. It looked good. Nora Lee, you always had great ideas and were always so kind, and I will always remember the time when you, Cody, Sierra, and I all got together and sang and played Jolene in the conference room. Eva, you were always the serious one in the meetings, but hilarious outside of them. I will never forget all of the funny conversations and your random Russian accent. Thank you for letting me teach you how to dance, put on makeup, and being my Snapchat buddy. Chase, just like your nickname, you really are a wild card. You are the only truly techie one on the team. You are always straightforward, absolutely hilarious, and dependable. Miss Ashley, thank you for putting up with our craziness and randomness. You have been on this entire journey with us, and I can't say thank you enough. This past year will definitely be one to remember, with all of the inside jokes, the memes shared on the car rides, and the moments we would all start talking in random accents. I will never forget how when we got together for the first time, we immediately became a family. I wish we had more time together, but unfortunately, it's time for our year to come to an end and allow the next group of leaders to step up in our place. I wouldn't call this a goodbye, because as Peter Pan says it best, saying goodbye means going away, and going away means forgetting. And I don't want to forget all the time spent with the 6 people who together made the best state officer team that I could have ever asked for.
Hey team, it's the day every state officer both looks forward to and doesn't want to come. It's the day when I get to share my experience and thank the people that helped me. First, I want to thank my parents, agents, and all of the ambassadors that helped me get to where I am today. I could not have done it without you. Next, I want to thank my team, not as a whole, but as individuals. To Brent and Cody, thank you for always being able to talk about anything in the room and making this experience so enjoyable. To Nora Lee, thank you for laughing at my jokes, even though most of them were not funny. To Sierra, thank you for always being here for me, whether I need you in the middle of the day or at 2 in the morning. And Faith, thank you for your impressions of other people, your accents, and your reanimations of TikTok. And finally, Eva, thank you for grounding me and being the person with my exact opposite energy that can always calm me down when I need to focus. To Mrs. Ashley, thank you for putting up with us officers on all of our rides, no matter how annoying we get from yelling incoming or pretending to be Australian, British, or trying to throw a paper airplane into Brent's mouth. And last but not least, thank you, Jesse, for driving us everywhere and continually making us all laugh. I'd like to end with a quote from one of my favorite songs. And it's crazy that someone could change me, but now no matter what it is I have to do, I'm not afraid to try. Thank you. This is your Arkansas State 4-H Secretary, Chase Blum, signing off for the last time.
It's amazing how you never know how big of an impact something will have on you until it's almost over. When I started 4-H 13 years ago, I could have never imagined the places that it would take me. 4-H has taken me places that I never would have gone on my own and introduced me to some incredible people. But now, as I look to the future, I'm faced with one last obstacle. I have to say goodbye to the 4-H program. I want to leave you with a few words of wisdom that have been passed down to me and a few that I've learned myself. To the beginners, this is the start for you. This is your first year. Take all of it in, soak up all the memories. In the next few years, you'll be faced with many different obstacles and opportunities. I'm going to encourage you to take them. Take all the opportunities and all the doors that open for you. Some will scare you, but these are some of the best memories that you could make. These are the best adventures and the ones that you'll learn the most from. Trust me, I know. To those leaving and aging out, I know it just doesn't all seem fair. Fate dealt us a cruel blow in taking our last year from us. We didn't get to spend it with the people who have grown to mean the most to us. But I promise you, even though this adventure may be over, the connections you've made and the memories will last forever. This is not the end. This is just your chance to start a new adventure. It's your chance to find a new passion and to find what makes your eyes light up again. From here, you can choose to be whoever and whatever you want to be. 4-H is a stepping stone. It's a launch pad. Choose where you want to use it to take you. Your possibilities are endless. Choose to make this ending your new beginning. And don't worry about the 4-H program. I think we're leaving it in good hands. To the new state officer team, you did it. You got elected. Now what are you going to do with it? So much of this program depends on you. This is your year. You have to make the most of it. Make all of it count. I could go on, but time constraints won't let me. There's so much I would like to say and so much I would like to say to each one of you, but I can't, so I'll just leave you with these words. Just because the chapter's ending doesn't mean the book's over. It's time to start writing your new chapter. It's not goodbye. I'll be back, so I guess it's a see you later. This was a great run for me, but now it's your turn. Bye, guys.
This year has been a roller coaster of a ride that we've all been riding, and it has been one of the best years of my life. This has been one of the greatest honors to represent the best organization I could have ever been a part of, along with leading some of the greatest youth I've ever seen in my entire life. So thank you for letting me represent Arkansas 4-H as your state president. Now, as I look back on the past year, there are a few things I definitely want to recognize. The first would be who got me here. My friends, my family of course, and of course my 4-H family that have been with me, motivating me and encouraging me throughout my 4-H career. And last and most importantly, God, who has given me the tools necessary to complete my 4-H journey. The second thing I would like to recognize would be the most important lesson I've learned as the state 4-H president. And through my 4-H career, I've always done things to become a better person through the many possibilities afforded to me through 4-H. As I look back at my 4-H career as I'm aging out, I see that my fondest memories aren't my successes and my most memorable memories aren't my failures. But the memories I look upon the most are my times with friends in 4-H. The times we spent playing cards at 11 o'clock at night, the amazing dances, and of course, the times we worked together to get events running smoothly. These are just a few, so I'll leave y'all with the most important lesson, that reaching the top matters little, but taking the time to be a friend to all and finding a group of supportive people like 4-Hers to be around will get you way farther and happier than any success or achievement could ever give you. I thank you for letting me represent this amazing program that we call 4-H. I'm excited to see where this program goes, and thank you. Arkansas 4-H, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve you for the past 366 days. But now it's time to introduce a new group of leaders for Arkansas 4-H. They will push this organization forward for the next 365 days.
Cowgirls and buckaroos, it's time to meet your 2020-2021 state officers. Your new Ouachita District Vice President is Aubrey Seymour from Sevier County. Your Vice President from the Ozark District is going to be Aaron Mahan from Madison County. Now please welcome your new Delta District Vice President, Molly Gaskin from White County. The first state officer team member hails from Independence County, Stephen Stout. Now put your hands together for the second state officer team member from Lonoke County. It's Clayton Stark. 4-H members, let's meet your third state officer, all the way from Franklin County, Sarah Dean. And now, Arkansas 4-H, give it up for the person who'll be wrangling up this here herd, your trail boss. The new Arkansas 4-H state president comes from Benton County, Faith Fritch. All right, Arkansas 4-H, for the first time, your 2020-2021 state officer team.
Hi there, I'm Angie Friel. I'm the Associate Department Head for 4-H in Arkansas, and I just want to say congratulations to all of our honorees tonight. We're very proud of each and every one of you. I want to say thank you to the former state officer team for all the hard work you put in an unusual year, and congratulations to the new state officer team. I look forward to working with you this year and witnessing all of the opportunities that you will have. I want to once again say thank you to our major donors, Arkansas Electric Cooperatives and Arkansas Farm Bureau Federation. We could not have an effective ARAMA without you and your support. Thank you so much for all the grit that each and every agent and 4-H'er has shown this year. Agents, you have really proven that you're still on the job, and I appreciate you so much for your creativity and your tenacity. Have a great evening, and I hope that you have a great rest of the summer.